ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another stream, another day. So take a moment to sit back and relax, enjoy yourselves. Last stream we discussed Axion's future on Polygon, and today we're here to affirm that future, discuss the preliminary audit findings, interview Nia Tolliver, a US Rugby Olympian and Axion's first brand ambassador, and more. And if you don't remember what's coming, here's a quick reminder.
It makes me so excited every single time.
It really does. It's just such a hype video.
What's up, Deli?
Oh, just excited for the show to kick off.
We're a day early. We're meeting on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday. I think that threw everybody for a curve.
Yeah, I mean, we got to change it up every now and then.
Do I keep everybody on their toes?
Yeah.
Just Loose is ready. He's always ready.
Of course.
What's up, Jubbin?
Nothing much. Excited for the good news.
Yeah. Hey, your profile picture looks so beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Just full of compliments today.
Yeah, apparently.
Deli, nice shirt.
Yeah, it's not a tank top today.
Hey, Deli, what would it take to get you an Axion branded t-shirt?
Jubbin probably. I know he has this
probably.
really nice shop. You guys can all check out.
Yeah, we'll get you something.
Now we're shilling Axion, Axion fashion. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to this week's live stream. We are a day early to work around the schedule of Nia Tolliver, who will be introducing a little bit later on. Super exciting to actually have her here. She's been a part of the community for a while, and we'll talk about that in a minute. In the meantime, a couple things we're going to be covering today. We're going to be talking about the NFT art contest that we've got running right now. We're going to talk about the contest winners. You know, the old adage, better late than never, definitely applies. We are in Q3, and we're now just talking about the Q2 user survey winners. So, you know what? We are finally catching up. So we're going to announce the winners of those today. We'll be posting a result later. We can talk to Nia, and then we're going to talk about the initial audit results, which Deli is very excited about. You can see it written all over his face. We also have a couple other members of the team here with us today. I don't know if we want to bring them in, Poland. We've got Dead Poet joining us. Active Ed,
what's up?
From France, Dead Poet from Singapore, Destroyer.
What's up, everyone?
Hello.
How are we doing, people?
Apa khabar? That's how are you in Malay?
Is it really?
Yeah, apa khabar.
Apa khabar. Chupacabra.
Yes.
Alpaca.
Awesome. Alpaca.
Same.
You know what? There was a day when I was browsing through Craigslist in the cars section, and a alpaca showed up for $100 as a listing. You could go to a farm and buy an alpaca for $100. I was really tempted to do it.
It's a good deal.
Dude, why didn't you?
I didn't have a farm. Where else? I couldn't bring an alpaca to my apartment. That would be.
Oh, well, yeah.
Actually, that would make a cool sitcom. All right, we're here to talk about Axion. We're talking about alpacas. Cool. So welcome everybody. Thanks for having everyone here. So let's go ahead and kick this off real quick. We're gonna first thing we're gonna be talking about real quick is the NFT art contest. So I know we have that as a slide, Mr. Poland, if you want to pull that up. So the OG Polygon NFT art contest. So we're actually talking about NFT art for Axion. We've got some really cool things that we're working on in terms of the ability to do some really cool art for the Axion Accelerator for NFT stakes. That is one of the announcements for the Polygon launch, as well as the not the OG, the Supernova NFT that we also teased last week. All of that artwork we're doing as a part of the team that's being done internally, but we wanted to open up an opportunity for everybody in the Axion community to be able to submit to be a part of the legacy of Axion. So if you are an artist, or even if you aren't, whether you work in digital art, whether you work in physical art, or an animator, After Effects, or you want to hand draw something to make an animated NFT, we're opening up this contest here. You can submit your artwork, and you have a chance to win $250 as well as the NFT itself. And we'll be announcing what this NFT does, the utility and functions that it does provide. So it'll be pretty cool. And of course, your artwork will be featured in the Axion ecosystem forever. So if this interests you, make sure to check out our website. You can go to axion.network. Here's /news/blog, but if you just click on the news section on the Axion website, you'll see it. It's the bright pink and purple image. And yeah, submit your artwork. You have until, oh shoot, when do they have until? Does anybody know? I think it's Wednesday the 13th, I believe. Let me double check. Yep. You have until Wednesday the 13th, so 1 week from today, to submit your art. So make sure that you go in, make your art, and then submit it. It'd be pretty cool. Anything else on that, guys? Did we say it all? Oh, were you showing the website? Ah, there it is. Pullen's amazing. He's like, Pullen is the wizard behind the curtain. The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, so there you go. Submission must contain original artwork, a resolution of 800 by 480, delivered in PNG or JPEG, or high quality GIF/GIF, depending on where you fall on the GIF or GIF spectrum, or .mp4 if animated. Yeah.
It's definitely GIF.
All right.
It is.
Like the giraffe. That's all I'll say.
Graphics interchange format.
Hey, I'm
graphics,
with you.
Not giraffics.
I'm with you. I got busted for calling it GIF, so it's fine.
So is it not Gnosis or Gnosis?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, you say
It's because of this issue. It's because of this issue. Is it Gnosis or Genosis?
It's Gnosis.
You have no excuse, bro.
It's fine. It's fine. Did that. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you check that out. It's pretty cool. All right, moving on. So talking about the next thing in our list is to talk about our contest winners. So it's been quite a while since we've run these contests, but now we are officially announcing the winners. We'll be putting a Discord announcement later. Also go in our Telegram. So the first thing up is the Your Axion Story winners. So we did a really cool contest that we ran in July called Your Axion Story. And really what it's to do is to showcase the members in our community. And you had a chance of winning different levels of prizes depending on when or depending on what type of content you submitted. And we got some really cool results. I think we had over 45 submissions, and all the different text contents was really cool. And we're excited to announce the winners of that today. So for our text contribution, this was $50 in Axion. The winners is Tiago from Portugal, VJ Crypto, and Lalang. So these guys submitted, and we actually have their submissions, which we're going to go through real quick. It's pretty cool to hear these stories. I'll just read them out. This is Tiago. Says, during my life, I looked for investments that could bring me financial freedom. I'm a teacher, but my blood of an investor running through my veins. In 2015, I became an entrepreneur, and in 2019, I started investing in the stock market. In 2021, started the first investment in cryptos, and soon I was fascinated with this new world. However, I was still not 100% fulfilled with my investments when I discovered Axion, and everything made sense. In my opinion, a perfect model for anyone looking for passive income based on a very credible project with a fantastic community. I feel that the financial freedom I've always wanted is right at my doorstep. Thank you, Axion. Kind regards, Tiago from Portugal. Thank you, Tiago. That was awesome. So
congratulations,
great
Tiago.
have that. So you'll get your $50 in Axion sent over to you. All right, the second winner that we have here is Vikram. This one was really cool. All of these actually been really great. In this world of greed, rat race, copycats, and rug pulls, it's very hard to find a group of sincere people with good intentions to actually uplift the community as a whole and rise together to achieve financial freedom, which has been a dream of many. And Axion has the potential to help countless number of people to finally turn that dream into a reality. I'm with Axion for the next 15 years and beyond. I came across the Axion project on YouTube around April 2021. I did my research for about a month, and now I'm invested in Axion for life one way or the other. I believe this project and the team. I'm a proud stakeholder of Axion. Currently, I'm only in my mid-30s, but I'm banking on Axion to have a significant impact on my life in the next 10 to 20 years. Axion will continue to work 24/7 for me, and I'll be relaxing with my family and friends. Everybody has moon-related taglines about how much some more realistic, fun taglines for Axion, along with many existing meaningful taglines, which I absolutely love. Hashtag 15 years and beyond. Stake early, retire early, no fake, real stake. Stay focused and humble. Love you guys, VJ Crypto. Thanks for that coughing, Deli. That was a perfect accent to this amazing piece of text.
Sorry, I guess my headset isn't my mic. I guess it's my computer. Hold on.
Awesome. All right, and then the third winner, Laleng. This one's a little bit longer. You guys can always pause this later if you're looking at it and read it. But one thing that I thought was really cool is just, Laleng saying, hey, just have patience, give time to the team to execute the amazing plans, put the trust, hold or stake your Axion, and one day you'll thank yourself for doing that. Axion will change your life one day. So again, thank you all so much for your contributions. That was really great to have all that text brought in, and really appreciate you guys. All right, moving on next, we had two audio contributions that was sent, or no, we have two winners of the audio contributions, KLS003 and Viljas, both Discord users. And you guys are also going to get an Axion Ledger Nano S sent to you, which is great. Moving my mic, sorry about that, guys. And we don't have the ability to play audio files here. We didn't have the chance to be able to load those audio clips in there, but we will be featuring these on the website. So go back and check it out. It's really cool to have you guys share your personal stories. And then finally, for Ledger Nano X, Chupa is our winner. Thank you so much, Chupa, for your video. And do we have that video up here ready to go, Poland?
I'm just uploading it right now. It should take 20 seconds and then we can play that one.
Ooh, we'll wait for it. So for those of you guys who won, we'll be in touch with you for your $50 in Axion. We'll be in touch with you for those who won a Ledger Nano S. And then for Chupa, your Ledger Nano X will be in touch with you as well. So again, thank you so much, guys, for submitting results. We hope to run, once we go on Polygon, we'll hope to run another round of these because it's really cool to have stories from the community brought and showcased to everyone here. How's it looking, Mr. Poland?
Here we go.
Gotta give it a second.
Are you going to walk on the stage and do a little Elon? That's not the right video. 2 seconds. Let me just see if we.
I was going to say that's Just Luce's pump music.
It is, yeah.
Which
I was getting excited.
I was about to have Just Luce jump on and start hyping us up.
We might have to come back and play that video a bit later on because I can't find it right now. So
no worries. Yeah, we'll come on.
Move
we'll
on
come
to
on
the next
back.
ones.
All right, so just wanted to do a quick recap on the Better Way to Crypto event. This is an event that we ran in July and August, and this is just a social media hashtag campaign that changed the hashtag and invited people to win. So we'll run through those. We've already submitted most of the winners, but for those of you who took the campaign all the way to the end, we'll announce it for you there. So week one, Better Way to Crypto was Thamir Danish, or Thamir. Which is awesome. Thank you for using that. So I think it was week 1 through week 6 has already been sent. So we'll kind of go through it. The next one, week 2, was hashtag ethical finance. And that went to Crypto Casper. So again, thank you for doing that tweet. Week 3 with Axion You Can. And that went to Different Fox, or Different Fox. Not the best pronunciation. That week 4 was hashtag Axion Launch. That one went to Distant 124. Thank you so much, Distant 1. Week 5, Relaxing Divs, was Tiago. Thanks, Tiago, for doing that for us. Week 6 was Stake Axion, Earn Bitcoin from Crypto Mike, which was great. And then week 7 is We Are Axion, Distant 124 also was the winner for that one. And then I believe also for week 8, yep. So Distant 1, 3-time winner for the Better Way to Crypto. So we'll be in touch with you. It was awesome to have awesome to have you guys participating there. Okay, then the next one is the Q2 user survey winner. So we did a Q2 user survey. This was just our asking the community to participate and send us their thoughts. And the winner of that one, if you go to the next slide, Poland, was Viljas, number 7214 on Discord. So you're going to get an Axion Ledger. And I think that's it, because the next slide is the audit results, which we'll be talking about at the end here. So we can probably go back to the stream.
I've just tried to upload that video, but unfortunately it's not the right format, so it's not compatible with StreamYard.
No worries.
Maybe I can share my screen. Yeah, here we go. So we can do it this way. Let me share my screen and we can play it. Let me know if you can hear the audio on this. So this is the video entry to the competition by Chupa.
Another rug pull? Stress. Drink. Drink. Pour. Stress. Finds about Axion.
You able to hear the sound on that?
Yeah.
Work. 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 Collect money. Work. Collect money. Work. Buy Axion. Work. Bid an auction. Get educated with Punkonomics. Stake 5 days. Happy. More dividend. Teach others about smart passive income. Wife loves him. Stake Axion, earn Bitcoin dividend. Happy family. You just win game of capitalism.
It's such a good video, man.
Phenomenal video. Well done.
I love it.
Happy wife. Bye. Work. Bye.
Oh, so good. Yeah, that was definitely worth the wait. So yeah, we'll be posting that for you guys too. Go
That's
like and
obviously
subscribe.
audio.
Hit that bell. So
yeah,
good.
we'll upload the audio ones as well. They'll all be up on the website hopefully by tomorrow.
Yeah, get those all up for you.
What's next on the agenda?
All right,
Joel?
so today we're going to be talking about Nia Tolliver. So this is super awesome. Guys, I've been really excited about this for a long time. We've kind of hinted about it a little bit, but Nia is Axion's first official brand ambassador. So what that means is that Nia is now representing Axion as out in the real world, and we hope to grow our brand ambassador program. But this is actually really, really cool. Nia is a US Olympian. She was there at the Olympics, the 2021 Olympics in Japan, and she is here to represent Axion in the athletic world. She is a rugby player and she's a superstar, and we're really excited. She actually reached out to us because she has been an Axion, and we're going to let her tell her story. So, without further ado, let us bring in Nia. Loading. There she is. Hey, what's up, Nia?
Hey guys.
Hey, it's awesome to have you here. Your video's a little bit slow, but your audio is good. That's all that matters. So Nia, welcome to our live stream.
I am excited to be here and finally introduce myself to the community officially. So
Yay! So tell us just a little bit about you. Who are you, Nia? Tell us everything.
well, I'm a professional athlete. For the past 2 years, I've been playing on the US team. Before that, I played in Japan for 2 years on a semi-professional team. And then before that, I was in school on a rugby scholarship. So my whole life has basically been rugby. I took an interest in crypto at a young age because my parents were into crypto. So my journey led me
You have
here.
cool parents. If they're into crypto, that's pretty progressive. So tell us what got you started in playing rugby.
I think we actually played when she was in high school, and we were in a unique situation because our high school offered, if you played rugby, you had the chance to go overseas. So they took 10 boys and 10 girls to a different country every year. So I was in middle school when she was in her last year of high school. So when she left, I joined, and was able to experience a lot of the world at a young age. So I credit all that to rugby.
That's amazing. And so now what kind of made the decision for you to turn rugby into like something that you did full time?
Well, that's basically. I kind of feel like I've been following my life path, honestly. Like so many of my decisions have just led me to more opportunities in the rugby world. So I've kind of just been putting one foot in front of the other, and then it just ended up here. So
That's pretty amazing that that one foot in front of the other brought you to the Olympics.
yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't want to make it seem like a straight path, but even when it's hard, you got to keep putting those feet. You got to keep moving. So that's
Mhm.
basically what I've been doing.
That's amazing. So then tell us a little bit about what it was like for you being at the Olympics, playing on the team, playing the games. How did it feel? What was that journey for you?
It's always an interesting feeling when a dream as big as mine is realized. I've wanted to go to the Olympics since I was 14 years old. I wanted to go to the 2016 Olympics before that. Not making that, whatever. And then going to this one, like in COVID times, such crazy times. It was, it was in a way glorious. For me, it wasn't necessarily as satisfying as I would hope. But, when things don't necessarily go your way, like that's kind of when you have to take what you can from it. So I learned a lot about myself and my team and what I really wanted in life. So that whole experience for me was really eye opening.
Hmm. And we actually have we didn't prepare it here, but we do have like some of the pictures of you in Japan playing at the Olympics in front of the Olympic rings and all that stuff, and it looks awesome. Like I was sitting here on my chair working on Axion stuff while you were like at the Olympics, and it was so cool to see you out there and to see you doing that. So looking forward to kind of showing that off to the team. So basically, you played in the Olympics. You're back here in the States. What's next for you as an athlete? Where are you headed?
So I'm going to go back to Japan for another year. I signed a contract with a pretty popular team in Japan. It's not the World Series like I'd be playing here in America, but it's still high level and it's still a great experience. I personally feel like I have unfinished business there because I was playing in Japan before and I left, so it'll be cool to kind of really close that chapter of my life. But long term, I'd like to come back, rejoin the team, and go to the next two Olympics. Like those are my long term goals.
It's amazing. You're gonna get there. I mean, you've been to one Olympic. Why stop there? Just keep going. So then, so you kind of mentioned that your parents got you into crypto. Talk a little bit about that. How did your parents find out about crypto and then pass it on to you?
Well, my parents have been into investing, period. So when crypto, like when Bitcoin kind of became like a thing, kind of, they were like, "Oh, we got to get Bitcoin," and they bought at the right time. And at that time, it actually helped pay the bills in our house. Uh, like my dad, like the breadwinner of my family, he just needed more help. My mom being disabled, she couldn't necessarily help. And it's just a lot. So crypto really became an instrumental part of like my childhood. So as an adult, everyone's always looking for a way to make their lives easier. A lot of the times you're taught to get a 9 to 5, get a job, work for someone, but investing in general, but crypto specifically, is basically the stocks of our time. Like this is where you build generational wealth. This is where you get those, $1 million moments that you have to work, 20 plus years for otherwise. So I was like, this just makes the most sense to me. Of course I'm going to I'm going to get into this. So yeah, but definitely having my parents teach me at a young age about, I guess the truth about money and how it's really earned. Like the wealth is earned. Like yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer for me that I was going to spend a good chunk of my life looking into that. So
Yeah, that's amazing. So basically, you're correct me if I'm wrong, but you're talking about like your parents were living off of that crypto or making that as like a primary income source, or what do you mean?
yeah,
Kinda-
pretty tough for my dad at one point. So it was like he bought some Bitcoin and basically he was trading Bitcoin on the side and then he would use that money to pay the bills. So
That's
and that's
amazing.
for like a couple of years too, yeah. So
Wow. Oh, that's so rad. So talk about like kind of your crypto journey that eventually brought you to Axion. How did that happen?
When I was in Japan, I had been looking for a crypto group chat. There's so many projects out there. You got to do your DD, but it's easier when everyone else is doing DDs as well, so they can kind of give you the heads up. So I found this cool group chat called CIX group chats, and our signal call was for Hex. Missed that. So then I was like, well, there's Axion as well, and I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to hold on to that and
Yeah.
never let go. So that's how I found out about Axion.
So it's through that group chat, you had a bunch of people, they're all doing due diligence on projects, and somebody just mentioned something about Axion, and you're like, oh, hey, this is cool. This is the next Hex or whatever. And then it became kind of a something that you decided. What attracted it? What was like the thing that attracted you most to Axion?
Well, at the time, it was a low price point. But what's kept me here is the team. Like, I had been in like a project before that had just got rug pulled, kind of a similar exploit. Just basically the liquidity pool was drained, but the devs were like, well, see you guys later. But the way Axion responded, just giving everyone their money back, to me was like, that is the standard, right? That should be the standard, like, of any crypto community, and it's not. So the fact that you guys were there and like stuck it through for me was like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna give up. Like, it would have been so easy to walk away, like, oh fuck, but it was like, nah, we got to keep going. And when you have teams that really want to fight, or like, or that dedicated to something, like, why now I'm dedicated too. Like, it's leading by example, basically. So that's what's kept me here.
Oh, that's really cool. That's encouraging to hear. So then talk about, I mean, I remember when you first sent me a DM and just kind of introduced yourself. What made you think about having Axion sponsor you as like a part of a brand ambassador program?
Well, I don't want to say it was a whim, but I know that Axion is up and coming with a lot of potential, a lot of upside, and I myself as an athlete feel similarly about myself. So I was like, well, it'd be dope if they can like see the connection and want to build together. I mean, I'm not the best at selling myself to people either. So, but I was just kind of, it felt right, honestly. I was like, I'm gonna do this, like, I'm just gonna try. And if it doesn't work out, well, then at least I tried. But the fact that it all worked out kind of just further solidifies that initial connection I felt. So
yeah, I remember you first sending me a message, and it was like, hey, I'm Nia Tolliver, I'm playing in the I'm playing in the Olympics, want to talk about, if there's an opportunity for us to work together. And I'm like, oh geez, I just got like an Olympian that DM'd me. I feel so cool. Like, I feel awesome, like to have a professional athlete. So talk a little bit about like what as you kind of as a brand ambassador to Axion, you're representing Axion to obviously potentially a global stage as you grow as an athlete. What is kind of your passion for athletes and crypto? Like, do you feel like crypto has a place in the athletic world and that there's like kind of a market there for people, or kind of how do you plan on taking what you do as an athlete to the crypto world and vice versa?
I personally believe I can't play sports forever. Like, this isn't one of the jobs you'd be playing till you're 65, right? So for long term, like, sadly, I'm not a football player that makes millions of dollars. Like, you have to think about the long term. What can I do to maximize my monetary potential now? And like a lot of other sports, especially women's sports, aren't funded the same way, so they need that kind of long term monetary, just something that's safe, that safeguard, that platform. And I feel like that's what Axion is. Like, it's literally, it's meant to be staked. It's meant to be, 5-10 years later when you're done playing and you have that money there, well, it's like, okay, cool. Like, now I'm not just leaving the field for nothing. And also, you'll be able to, because as an athlete, I have so many different ideas I want to do in my life. Like, as much as I love rugby, I want to have my own cartoon. I want to try this and that. And there's so many different ideas I have that take money. So it's like, you have to just put yourself in the position. Yeah, exactly. Put yourself in the position to do that. And that's literally, I think Axion is a very great, it's a creative idea. It's really logical as well. Like the system works. And I feel like that, but, and just being able to bring that kind of creativity that athletes have outside of the sport as well into the real world, I think Axion will give them that power to do that. So
Yeah. So basically, you're kind of like bringing in a whole bunch of like interlapping Venn diagram, right? So you're an entrepreneur, which is really cool. You're an athlete, right? You're a woman of color, like you're bringing in like your heritage, right, to the story. You're a crypto user on the forefront of like technology and finance. You're working on building a social media following, which we'll talk about that in a second. So like you are really like you have a cross section of a lot of different places, which is really like I feel really honored that you would be wanting to work with Axion, really, because I feel like what you offer is just like you you have so many potential areas that you can go and make a difference in. One of the things that we share too is like how you were working with different kids, right, and kids and athletes. And there's that really cool news piece that was done on you, which I wish we should have thought about that. I should have had that ready because that would have been a cool thing to show everyone. But like talk a little bit about like what do you feel like you can bring kind of to the Axion story, like from everything that is you going forward.
I mean, the kind of potential Axion has as itself in a project is endless, right? And I feel like maybe I can help realize some of those areas of potential that might not be seen right off the bat. So that's really what I'm trying to do is, like you said, like all the cross sections and bringing the similarities that athletes have, like to crypto projects such as Axion. Like it's hard, like you're gonna fall on your face, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna want to quit, right? And that's what we share. But when you persevere and really make it, you, like there's so much. I'm getting kind of ahead of myself right now, but
It's awesome.
I think I'm looking like long term, wide angle, 360 panorama view. Like there's so much to be realized from both sides, right, of being an athlete and being a project like Axion. And I just really want to put a name on it, I guess. Like let's name these things that are the same, because when you can name them, then people can grab onto them more than like, oh, well, what exactly are you talking about? But it's like, well, now you know what I'm talking about. This is the connection, and this is why this is important.
So then, and we'll talk about your social. I'll pass this off to Destroyer here in a second. But you're not just Axion's brand ambassador, right? So you're serving as on a role on the Axion Advisory Council. So for those of you who aren't aware, we have the Advisory Council, which is selected from people within the community. Man, look at that, Poland. That's amazing. You had that ready to go. So the Axion Advisory Council is a group of people who represent different industries. They represent different continents all over the world, different backgrounds, and they're helping advise Axion as a company on very specific areas, very specific things. So kind of what how do you feel like Axion and the advisory council and like your role there? Like, is that something you're excited about? How do you feel like that's been going on as like an official advisor?
Definitely having a say in what goes on, like directly with Axion, is empowering. Like, and I think that's another thing I love about Axion is really how much the community has a say in what's going on. Like that's really important. The transparency is unreal. It's just there's literally no reason not to trust, not to trust Axion, honestly. So, oh yeah, being able to representing, I guess, where I'm coming from, like, and knowing the crowd. Like I'm from Los Angeles, I don't want to sound, like just my community, being able, like, for that community, surprisingly, it's actually pretty into crypto, to be honest. Like, especially now, it's becoming a bigger thing. So bringing my community in, I think, and just being able to speak to what would appeal to them to get them to want to like be active in this community, this is really cool to me. So I am excited about that.
Amazing. All right, I'll stop talking, and Destroyer, I know we want to talk a little bit about social media, so I'll let you take over.
All right. How's my audio? Sounds good. Okay. All right. First off, Joe, I want to say your complexion in this light is amazing.
I'm blushing,
Hey.
but you can't tell.
Hey, Nia.
Thank you.
Destroyer here. First off, I want to say thank you for coming on board as an AAC member and a brand ambassador. Comes at a very pivotal time right now, especially in the crypto community, with all the recent athletes requesting that they be paid in Bitcoin. So I want to ask, social media wise, what are some of the recent things you've been up to, and could you touch on what do you have in mind, and as in what you could do for us as being that bridge from crypto to the sports community?
Well, this role is basically being a content creator, right? Like my job is to be engaging and make people like me. So
I think we
Seems
lost
that
her.
We did lose her. Yeah.
Oh, we lost her. Oh, wait, she's coming back.
Loading.
Nia, you can do it. We believe in you.
Yeah, I think we might have lost her then. I just removed her and added her back in, but it didn't make any difference. Hopefully she'll be back with us shortly.
Yeah, so for those of you here, you can see here's this is a picture from her. This is not the Olympics. Again, we should have loaded all those in because those are really cool pictures. But yeah, here she is playing rugby. Gosh, I mean rugby too. For those of you who don't know, that's a serious sport.
It's
Ooh,
a very serious sport.
I think she's just.
sorry,
Hey,
you guys.
there she is.
You can't keep an Olympian down.
That's
Oh
right.
my God. Yeah, my computer just died. Like it didn't even give me a warning. It just But can you ask me that question again? I kind of blank.
Just could you just touch on how you can be a bridge for Axion to the sports community as a Olympic athlete in such a prominent position?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Like I was saying, being a content creator and making people like me, being engaging, I believe is I want to say it's challenging because I do personally think like I do have a good amount of charisma. I think I know how to bring people in. So I think kind of focusing that energy and kind of like building it up more in a professional way. And again, own creativity to Axion is how I'm going to bring people to Axion. Like long story short, it's like Nia builds up as a person. Axion's building as a person and brand. People like me, they might not know about Axion. I bridge that connection. Like I am for Axion. Like I am representing Axion to my community, to my followers. So yeah, just trying to just having the want to really do that. Like I want to be that bridge. Like I want to show people, hey, this is the way, kind of thing, and just finding different creative ways to do that. So.
All right, thank you. And I want to say thank you for touching on the fact that every single member of our team comes from our community. I don't think that's touched on enough.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I was going to say, so right now, Nia, you're running. You've got your social media, which is I know you have your Instagram and your Twitter, which we can post on an announcement when we're done. But oh, hey, there's the photos. Hey, look, there you are. Yeah, Tolliver getting
shot.
stacked. You have what are you doing on your social media right now? Sounds like you're running a promotion, kind of sponsored by Axion. What's that looking like right now?
So right now I am doing a giveaway. We're doing a weekly $100 giveaway. I want the first one to be pretty big, so I put a little of my own Axion in the pot. Made the first one $300 in Axion. And right now I'm kind of taking, I don't want to say an indirect approach. Like I'm giving out information about Axion, but not in a way that's like, oh my God, like what's going on? Like I really want people to raise an eyebrow right now. Like what I'm doing, the whole point is to get people to spam about the Axion giveaway. And then the more people that see the same people posting over and over and over about this giveaway, they're going to be like, oh, okay, what's Axion? Like, and right now, because we are migrating to Polygon soon, and the fees are like freaking crazy right now. Doing hardcore marketing, like do this right now, probably wouldn't be the smartest. So right now, I'm really just trying to kind of, I just want that eyebrow raise. Right now, I'm going for the eyebrow raise and kind of like, oh, let me see what's going on. It's like I want them to come in slowly. So, and that's kind of the approach I'm taking with promoting the Axion giveaway. So.
Yeah, and this will be great. You and I talked about this on a call, but just having the ability for us to do stuff like marketing campaigns where people can click on a link, they come to the accelerator, their fees are paid for, they're able to invest, everything's super cheap and kind of ready to go for them. Like that's going to create that onboarding for any type of person, what we want to do with the tutorials, what we want to do with the knowledge base, so that everything's kind of all laid out for someone and making it easy for them to be a part of the Axion ecosystem. Like that's going to be really cool for you to be able to take it to communities that some of us in the team wouldn't normally have access to. And I think through your presence as a growing social media influencer, but also just who you are and the circles that you're connected with, and being able to be in Japan and all of this crazy stuff is going to be really cool for you to be to be representing Axion. So yeah, make sure to go and follow Nia Tolliver on Instagram. You can see there she is at Nia Tolliver, and make sure to follow along with her journey, because even beyond Axion, I mean, you are doing some really cool things, and it's just, again, I feel honored and excited that you get to be like a part of our team. Like we're the lucky ones, I feel like. So it's great. It's a great mutual thing. So. And yeah, we'll be telling you, you're on Discord. And we didn't talk about this, but you've been an Axion since the very beginning, right? Like this, you've been an Axion since before I have.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know this before you, but yeah, I've been here for a very long time. So
you're not a newbie. You've ridden the waves with us, and there'll be many more. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Nia. It's so great to have you on here. We're about 43 minutes in, so we can move on right now and talk about the audit. Right? Is there anything else? Anything else I'm missing? Deli, are you still around? He's muted and his camera's off. Paging T Deli.
Yes.
Oh,
there we go.
Hey, look at that award-winning smile.
What's up, guys?
All right, so we do have that slide up too if you want to pull on the very last one on that sheet. So let's talk about the initial audit results.
All right, so basically we got the audit back. Well, this is the draft essentially. So they sent us back the draft report, and they found a total of 16 things. 5 are just informational, 7 low priority, 3 medium priority, and 1 high priority, and 0 critical. So all in all, it's looking pretty good. We have worked as a team this morning to basically do everything that they needed us to do. We pushed our code up, and we're just waiting for that secondary audit with all of the fixes essentially that we've done for them. So yeah, we're definitely getting there, and it's looking really good.
So in terms of our readiness for Polygon, where would you say we are in the spectrum?
Well, I basically got all the scripts ready to go. We are also having to migrate all the data and analytics. So I mean, we're pretty much like 80-90% ready to go. Obviously, even when we get to 100%. We still need to finish off, just a few things, even with the community and the team. But we are very, very close, guys. I am so tired of these fees. Today, I spent $500 in gas. It was ridiculous.
You're so excited to spend 5 cents in gas, aren't you?
I am very excited to never touch the Ethereum network again, because I am.
Well, depends on Ethereum 2.0.
Right. I mean, maybe if
Or
Ethereum, fixes their GUI problems.
Oh, look at that! It's so gross.
Talking about GUI problems. So I was messing with Arbitrum, and Arbitrum actually, you're able to have less than 1 GUI. So I think that's the route that Ethereum's trying to go to fix their GUI problem.
They can go less than 1 GUI.
Right, but I mean, if you look at most networks, like you really can't. Your transaction won't get mined for less than one grade. You'd be waiting like years. So I think that's what Ethereum is doing. I think they want to eventually get to that under 1 GUI mark, but it's going to take a lot of updating their systems and providing more throughput and all this other stuff. But we'll be watching. And if it ever becomes economical, come back to Ethereum. Maybe we will. But right now, I'm just so excited to not spend another dollar on Ethereum.
On Ethereum. So, just talking about just real quick for the audit, just to confirm. So, in your opinion, like there's nothing from an audit perspective that is blocking us from being able to launch, right?
Yeah, there's the audit. Honestly, in my opinion, came back clean. The things that they found were very minuscule. Even the high priority one was very, in my opinion, minuscule because the thing that they found that was high priority would be impossible to even happen because of how we launch our contracts and stuff. But nonetheless, we'll take the measures and just to keep them at ease and keep us at ease. We'll fix that high priority, which we already did, and we sent it off this morning.
So basically, all of the issues that they raised, you implemented or answered those questions. We sent it back, and now we'll get basically the final audit report that will be our go, no go for launch. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Yeah, the pace is picking up. We're getting closer and closer. It's good to know that all the lights are
It's only a matter of time.
just a matter of time.
Gotta get Justice to come up with the countdown board soon, timer.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be updating everybody in terms of the official audit report, the time to launch, and the steps that will be taken on our way there. But it's going to be it's going to be, I don't know, feels good. Feels good to be heading this direction. It's like we're saying goodbye to an abusive relationship. That's ETH. It's Ethereum.
Yeah, you guys don't want to know how much money we've spent on Ethereum gas fees.
Can't wait for low gas fees, says Lawler. Seriously, though. Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of our live stream here. If anybody has any quick questions, feel free to post them now in the chat. Any questions for us or questions for Nia, let us know. And then, keep an eye on the announcements channel. And we'll be updating you guys as we get closer. Anything you want to say, Poland?
No,
Words of wisdom?
Pretty much everything. There's no particular questions coming today. Just looking forward to this move to Polygon. It's going to be good for everyone, I think.
Blake says, how much have you guys spent on gas fees?
Oh, you don't want to know.
You really
do
don't
not want to know.
We'll keep that a secret.
Well, the other thing too is that technically it's the early days. It was a lot easier to do upgrades and all that stuff, and there's not really a way to keep track of that. It just shows us how much ETH we paid. But if you look at the right price of it, what is it? Gas.wtf, isn't that one of those tracker sites?
It might be fees.wtf.
Fees.wtf.
I stopped visiting it.
Yeah,
depressing.
It's a scary site. It's completely safe to go there and connect your wallet, and it will.
Oh, jeez, I just saw mine.
It will shock you.
I'm kind of wondering this wallet right here.
And it rubs it in your face too, because it says how many of them failed and how much ETH it cost you. It's like,
Yep.
Only lost 0.1 ETH to failed transactions.
Wow, that's not bad.
Oh, I only have 6 failed transactions. That's weird. But that doesn't include all my canceled transactions. It's not like it knows like the stuff that I've canceled.
Is that when you invented? Oh my goodness! I totally forgot. Yeah, let's bring in. Can we bring in ActiveFed real quick?
Sure.
ActiveFed, bonjour, mon ami.
Hey, everyone, bonjour.
That's kind of the only French I know.
Probably my friend Tideri. So first of all, let me congratulate the dev team. Really, 16 findings, 0 critical. Well done, guys. Very proud of you.
Oh. So what are you here to talk to us about, ActiveFed?
All right, just to let the community knows that we have now an active account on LinkedIn, web social media, and so we are spreading the word as well on this side. And just to let the community knows that we are here as well on LinkedIn. So please feel free to comment, share, and like the comments on publication articles on videos on our account.
Yeah, let's, oh yeah, there it is. Perfect. Poland's on top of it. So yeah, linkedin.com/company/Axion Network. So we are looking to, in Q4, actively build our LinkedIn following, which helps us as a company in terms of our legitimacy and our ability to show to the world that we are, a good and healthy and safe place to do to put your investment. And so we're looking forward to growing that network and having that be a bigger part of what we're doing going forward. So thank you, ActiFed, for all you're doing to manage that there. And we'll be having more announcements regarding LinkedIn soon.
Welcome, thanks.
Oh, Dead Poet thinks your accent is sexy.
Hey, come on, guys, don't kiss and tell.
I do too. My
I
favorite
prefer
thing,
to believe
ActiFed, is
that.
when you whispered. There's one time we were on a dev call and ActiFed shows up and he whispers like, I cannot talk to you. I am in bed right now. I don't want to wake up my wife. And I was like, whoa.
Oh man, this night I was a two-step to be died. Dead. Oh, guys, I don't know how you say.
So great. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everybody for being a part of our live stream. We'll finish it up now. We'll be doing one next week, and if you don't forget to submit your artwork for the NFT, the OG Polygon NFT. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. We'll be announcing or showcasing the artwork that was submitted at next week's live stream and doing a community vote on it. And then I don't think there's anything else we talk about, right?
I think that's all for this week. All the exciting stuff's going to be coming in the next 2 weeks once we're starting this migration.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So wish us luck. We've got a lot of work to do, but we believe in all of our community.
To all the followers, thank you to Nia for coming on today. Great work.
Thank you, Nia.
Joel, thank you as always for hosting the Axion show.
Thank you, guys. All right.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.
See you all next week.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you, guys. Take care.